Good morning students. In last lecture we have discussed about the definition of 1 ampere and force acting between the two parallel wires carrying electric current either in the same direction or in opposite direction. And today we are going to learn a very important topic, that is torque acting on a rectangular coil when it is placed in uniform magnetic field. Concept of torque already you had studied in 11th standard as well as in the 12th standard chapter number 1. When a dipole is placed in uniform electric field, it experiences torque, and you had also derived the formula for potential energy stored in it. In the same manner, so we are having a rectangular coil ABCD of length B and width A. Okay, then we have to find out how many forces are acting on this rectangular coil. This rectangular coil is placed in uniform magnetic field between the two poles of magnet. So very first thing we have to find out how many forces are acting on this rectangular coil. So first one, so force acting on BC wire. So the force acting on the BC wire, that is F1. Now what is the value of this force? The force acting on the conducting wire in the magnetic field is ILB. I is the current, L is the length, and B is the magnetic field. So here current is I. What is the length of this wire is A, and B is the magnetic field. It is upward. If you apply the right hand palm rule, magnetic field current, then this force is in the upward direction. Similarly, force acting on AD wire. So this wire, this part is AD. So here this is F1 dash, that is again IAB, and the direction downward, because here the current is flowing from B to C, here the current is from D to A. So it is in opposite direction. Therefore these two forces, so here the magnitude of the F1 is same as magnitude of F1 dash, equal in magnitude IAB, equal in magnitude, opposite in direction, as well as collinear, get nullified. तो यहाँ पे ये दो forces F1 and F1 dash, this is the direction of the F1 dash. So these two forces are equal in magnitude and opposite direction, they get nullified. Okay, then now the remaining two forces, now we are talking about force acting on AB wire. So we are taking, this is F2, the current is I, length is B. Okay, and same direction here again, देखो current is in upward direction, magnetic field is moving from north to south, and what is the direction of the force? Inside, because it is in the direction of the palm, and palm is facing this whiteboard. So we can write it is inward. And similarly, force acting on CD wire. So that force is F2 dash, that is equal to IBB, that is outward. So here also we can say that the two forces equal in magnitude, opposite in direction, but non-collinear. And produces torque. And produces what? Torque. And in next part of the video we are going to learn how the torque is acting on this. So here abhi, so four forces that we have discussed, the force acting on BC wire, AD wire, AB and CD. So here the two forces, for example, if I am having our physics textbook, if it is a rectangular coil, the force acting on upward and downward are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction, it gets nullified. But when you apply the force on these two sides, okay, एक inward और एक outward, then what happens? This book will get rotate. In the same manner, here also When a rectangular coil is placed in uniform magnetic field, it experiences torque. And who will produce the torque? These two forces, F2 and F2 dash, and the magnitude of these two forces is IBB. Okay, these two forces are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction.
Again.
Okay. For the calculation of the torque, so we know that what is the formula for couple? The force magnitude of the either force multiplied by the perpendicular distance. Okay. Now we are taking the same concept. So what is the magnitude of the torque? Magnitude of torque. Okay. So here what we are taking? The mod of tau is equal to torque on the first part, tau1 plus force torque on the second part, tau2. Okay, what is the formula for torque? Force F2 multiplied by perpendicular distance, A by 2 plus force F2 dash multiplied by perpendicular distance. Here F2 and F2 dash are equal in magnitude. Okay, so we can simply substitute their values. So IBB A by 2 plus IBB A by 2, so that becomes IABB. Okay, but length into breadth is known as A for area of a coil. Okay, area of a coil. So therefore we get a formula for the torque. Tau is equal to IAB. Tau is given by IAB. So this is the formula for किसके लिए? The torque. So again, so here what you are having, suppose this is the midpoint, the entire length is A. Okay, so in first part the torque is tau1, in second part torque is tau2, F2 A by 2 plus F2 dash A by 2. F2 is IBB and F2 dash is also IBB. Their values we have to consider. So A by 2 plus A by 2 becomes A. So IABB. So area simple, area of a rectangular coil, A into B, that is area of a coil. So tau is equal to IAB. And if coil is having n number of turns, for a coil having capital N number of turns, so we can write, so tau is equal to NIAB. Then torque becomes NIAB. The physical quantity which is obtained here, NIA. So NIA is known as M for magnetic moment. It is known as magnetic moment of a coil. So the formula becomes, so tau is equal to M into B, or in vector notation, tau is given by M cross B. Okay, here we are simply considering the theta is equal to 90 degree, therefore the maximum torque is acting. When it is making some angle, then we have to consider if theta is the angle between, if theta is the angle between vector and MB, then we can write tau is equal to MB sin theta, or vector tau is equal to M cross B, general formula. So this is the expression for the torque acting on the rectangular coil when it is placed in the uniform magnetic field. Okay, so here we are considering a uniform magnetic field, and when you take a rectangular coil in uniform magnetic field, it experiences torque. And what is the formula for the torque? The tau is equal to NIAB, and when angle is there, then NIAB sin theta. Okay, so in this topic just we had covered the torque acting on the rectangular coil. Okay, I hope you can able to understand this. If you have any doubt, then call me. Have a good day.